Now, if you're a risky raider, you might like the idea of buying the dip, and Turbo has definitely shown a bit of a dip here on the daily time frame. It's corrected from 800 million down to $658 million on the market capital. So we will check out Turbo quickly in this video here. Where do I think it can go? Because on the year, it did put through an all-time high by market cap in October already, and it did fail to actually retest that zone of price discovery. We can see we didn't quite put through that new all-time high, maybe just yet. So could this be a shakeout? Could this be just something that's following the market, and could it serve as a good dollar cost average point? Just to quickly reiterate, on these markets, we do see these 10% shakeouts in general. So this is the total valuation of crypto. You can see back here in September, October of 2024, we had a 10% drop to the downside. We had another one in November, 10% drop. So these shakeouts commonly occur, and they usually shake people out of the markets. They create a bit of fear. People sell their positions, usually in a loss, and then re-enter the market when things print green again, completely FOMOing in, accepting a loss. So it's pretty crazy. Hopefully this will just be a 10% blip to the downside. Bitcoin still looking super strong. For Q4, we're up 54%. We just need to see a strong Q1 in 2025. If you're new to the channel, guys, please do subscribe should you wish to hear your crypto goals this coming bull run. Now, Turbo is still sitting at 1 cent, which is a glorious, glorious psychological number. We don't want to see it add another zero back here, ideally. Looking at Turbo, we can see, yeah, there's a few moments here where if we do keep an eye on our relative strength index, which is right down below, you can see these vertical yellow lines highlight every single time this coin becomes overbought on the RSI. It's overbought here, it's overbought here. It wasn't actually overbought there, so I don't know what that line is. It was overbought right here as well. And typically when we get these overbought periods, or like, you know, when they happen, we had one actually just here, we usually see a pullback. We just about got overbought here. For Turbo, you could argue, because it did just hit 70 on that relative strength index. Now, this is probably more heavily tied to the rest of the market, but you can start to use the RSI to help yourself kind of time your selling as well. So how about on the buying side? So on the contrary, how are we looking on the 4 hour? We could see last time the RSI came down low on these 4 hour region, the price did kind of bounce each time, and it is sitting quite low on the RSI at 50 at the moment. But it's really just difficult to say where exactly it could go, because the Turbo came up to 0.0133, which is basically on this exchange here, OKX, almost an all-time high. And since then it has capitulated. It's moved down quite a lot. We're now printing a big valley of red candles, which could also be seen as maybe an opportunity here, because we're moving down quite a lot in price. We've come down from 0.0013 down to 0.001. 25% move to the downside. You can actually see some people were lucky enough to buy down here at 0.0087, which is a really nice buy-in. That's like down 40%, and then they'll immediately be up already. So I would say, you know, it's hard to catch the dip. It's like trying to catch a falling knife, and some people can lose by doing so. But we do know it is a 20% move to the downside. In fact, it's a 25% move to the downside over here. So on the 1 hour time frame, we can see this has pulled us back to also a low RSI. We're sitting around 36 on the relative strength index. So yeah, if you believe Turbo is a coin that is worth holding over a long period of time, because during this entire bull market, it's really demonstrated a lot of crazy growth, as you can see right here. It's been nothing short of impressive. It's just been a constant uptrend. We get a pump, correction, pump, correction, pump, correction, and we've been consolidating a bit more, but we still get that pump and then consolidation. We've got the red candle here on the weekly. Could still be something that does well. 100k followers. Not financial advice, of course, guys. I would not say, you know, go ape in around here, but because you see they've had a big collaboration with Orange Web3. Is quite interesting to see. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Because my gut wants me to dollar cost averaging at this particular level, but then I know how violent these markets can be, especially around Christmas period. Turbo is, of course, the meme coin made by artificial intelligence for the people. So it's got a great story, a great background, and a fantastic narrative. If you guys are also out there trying to make more gains in this market and make more money, then you can also check out the Patreon, which is just down below for you guys. Got multiple packages you can pick from if you want to get early alpha, straight to DEX coins, indicators, trading signals, and more. So recently we had, for example, the AAA coin, which ripped over 50x for the patrons. We also had the Agent Row coin, which we just put in the group early December, did over a 3x. And then we had Cat Slap, which was a late November call, delivering over 10x to the holders on straight to deck. So that would pay back your whole sort of annual subscription in just one call if we can get the lucky ones out there, you know. So do check it out down below. All we do is become a patron, step 1, and then step 2, this will give you VIP access to my Discord as well. So what else is going on? We've got Fear and Greed Index 78 at the moment. So a lot of greed is in the market still. A lot of people are FOMOing in, and I reckon we could see this pull back a little bit, maybe a bit closer to a neutral sentiment. But it's, again, really hard to say, guys. No one knows what the exact future is. Looking here at the total market cap of crypto, we are still printing, unfortunately, red candles at the moment. So it's not really a major problem. Whether the market is up or down, the patron will have, you know, signals and calls that work in the favor of upward and downward momentum in these markets. So yeah, that's about a wrap. Turbo, I still think it's a good play, but we could potentially come down a bit lower here and maybe even get a lower entry for Turbo, or I could be completely incorrect and it might just completely pump again. Of course, if you're buying cryptos, guys, you can use Bitunix, which is great for leverage trading. If you want to do any of your derivative stuff, long, short positions, tons of pairs to do your cross isolation trades, you can use Bitunix down below. No KYC and absolutely no geographical restrictions. You can also check out Casex if you want the absolute lowest fees in the market. Casex will offer you the lowest fees. I mean, if you want to save money over time on a trading platform, on an exchange, then Casex is the absolute ultimate. I can quickly take you down below to the fees, where you can see it's pretty much non-existent, and no other exchange can provide such minuscule fees. So do give them a check out if you're new to the crypto space. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Subscribe, like, comment, and hopefully we get to catch up and also talk to each other in my Discord, Jacob's Crypto Clan, which is down below. It's very, very active right now, and you can also be part of this. Anyone can sign up. It just takes seconds. All you have to do is join the Discord, and hopefully see you soon. Peace.